for your local forecast. Your 7-day forecast.
Baby Einstein, Baby Bach, music adventure, play, repeat play, bonus material about Baby Einstein. Discovery cards.
Forecasting. It's connecting the world and your community. Delivering stories before, during, and after the storm. Watch AccuWeather.
Car.
At Granger, we know dealing with the unexpected is part of your job description. And you made a promise to keep the line running, to power through the downpour, to be the one who always gets it done.
Cat.
And our promise is to help you do it with professional-grade supplies for every industry, plus same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. Because you can't predict the future, but with the right partner, you can be prepared for it. Call, click Granger.com,
Chicken.
or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome back to AccuWeather's Ask the Experts. I'm Jeff Cornish, and today we're talking about where the rubber meets the road. Safe driving
Clown.
in winter weather is our subject, and sometimes the rubber meets snow or ice as opposed to the actual paved surface that we would prefer. And we welcome back AAA's Manager of Driver Training Programs, Dr. William Van Tassel, to give us some tips and information that could help
Dinosaur.
save time, money, and maybe even your life. So, Dr. Van Tassel, let's cover a little bit of different scenarios here for winter weather. Unusual weather events can cause hazardous driving in places that are unaccustomed to these events. We
Fire
recently
truck.
have talked about a major event along the Gulf Coast with snow all the way down to the beaches, for instance. For those not used to driving in the snow, what are some of the more common mistakes that drivers make?
We
Fish.
see three common mistakes among drivers not really familiar with driving in bad weather. The first is the same as with experienced winter weather drivers, driving a little bit too fast. So just slowing down just a little bit will help
Flower.
the tires regain more traction, and that's one of the big keys to driving safety in winter conditions. Second, being too rough with the steering and the brake pedal. When people are kind of jerky with those, they tend to
Horn.
upset the car, and that can result in a loss of traction situation. Not good in winter conditions. And the last one is trying to brake and steer at the same time. There you're trying to ask the car to do two things at once. Far
Owl.
better to brake, then steer, then accelerate, one thing at a time.
That's good advice, and I can relate to that. Certainly, the vehicle performs better when you do one of those things and not both at the same time. What should you
Robot.
do when tires spin in snow, or you might find your vehicle starting to fishtail?
If your tires are spinning, you've asked your vehicle to do something that it really can't do. So the driver accelerates, the tires exceed their
Sun.
ability to grip the road, and they start to spin. So you just need to slow those tires down a little bit, give them a chance to grip again. So easing off the accelerator, slowing down their speed is probably going to get you a little more traction than you have.
Truck.
But if your car starts fishtailing, experiencing a rear tire skid, then that can be pretty tricky. The best advice there is to continue to look and steer where you want to go. So keep your eye on the patch of road where you want your car to be soon, and your hands and feet will just kind of do everything they can to help make that happen.
Okay, another scenario, you're driving, you lose control, you end up in a snowbank. No damage, but you're stuck. So what are some tips for drivers trying to get their vehicle unstuck from the snow?
It can be very frustrating. And it's not hard to damage your car in this situation, so you got to be careful. First, you can start to try rocking it out. So putting it in drive, moving ahead a little bit, gently moving it into reverse, moving back, and try and rock out. If that doesn't work, you can also try to add some traction underneath the tires that are spinning. For example, you could put some sand or dirt or kitty litter under that tire, maybe a piece of wood, or even a floor mat. You might need to buy a new floor mat, but if it helps you get unstuck, probably be worth it.